And howdy! Hey, hey, let's pour a beer, shall we? I had a porter the other day, which made me want to do another porter. This is a lighter one. This is Pipeline Porter from Kona. So bear with me for a second while I read just a touch from their website, okay? 23 IBUs, 5.3, malts are pear, caramels, victory, caramel 80, and extra special. Chocolate malt and dark chocolate malt, roasted barley. Hops are Warrior, Millennium, and Willamette. Now, the other porter I drank the other day was a Big Jamoke from Atlas, not from Marshall Brewing. Atlas is their IPA from Marshall Brewing Company. It was 6.8%, 55 IBUs, and I did a video with it talking about session ales. That's a big. Well, this is 5.3, 23. So I mean, it's much smaller. I could definitely see this as a session, although we're talking some folks use 4.5% as a cutoff for session. See, I just that doesn't work for me. I mean, I would definitely see 5.3 as session strength. Oh, the mouthfeel on this is much thinner. Their website also says Pipeline Porter is smooth and dark with a distinctive roasty aroma. That it does, and earthy complexity. Yeah, somewhat, but not as complex as that one I drank the other day. Its diverse blends of premium malted barley. This celebration of malt unites with freshly roasted 100% Kona coffee. Yeah, I mentioned at the time that this has one of the biggest coffee aromas in anything. I mean, not necessarily the flavor, but the aroma of coffee is just big, big, big on this. Lending a unique roasted aroma and flavor. A delicate blend of hops rounds out this. Yeah, see, they're going for something completely different than that other beer. Because it did say, I mean, there's this great big earthy finish. Both use earthy. I think it applies better to the Big Jamoke than it does to this one. This one it isn't meant to be that kind of big porter. In fact, for me, if there is a knock on this one, is that the mouthfeel does feel a bit thin. Uh, but it is good. It's a good, drinkable porter actually, sessionable I would say. 5.3, 23. I do get more coffee than anything else. That other one wasn't a coffee porter; it was a porter where I did get big chocolate notes, and coffee notes, even though it wasn't coffee. Yeah, this one I do get big coffee notes, but I don't get the other notes quite as prominent. You can taste some chocolate in there, but you really gotta look for them. It does have a nice, clean, dry finish, though, very similar on a smaller end. I mean, it'd be almost like the Big Jamoke and a coffee beer, or coffee in general, got together and had a baby. This is what it would be, you know. It would be this, you know. If Big Jamoke got together with Kona Coffee and had a baby, it would be the Pipeline Porter. Yeah, a much smaller version coffee. Yeah, you're following me. Yeah. I know you guys got it. I have a smart audience. Anyway, I digress. Oh, wowzer. I have done a few videos for this, and so the point wasn't really to do another one for this. It was more just to have a beer and kind of carry over that other conversation. I did kind of want to compare, though. I was curious. That porter was so big that I wanted to try this one. Now, my initial impression was that this was a little thinner. But when I drank it before, the weather was much warmer out there. It is much cooler now. So, well, how does this one make me feel now? It works, actually. Actually, I do like it better in this warmer weather. It does feel more comforting. This is a mighty fine beer. Kona Pipeline Porter. You gotta try it if you can. It's a great beer. Woo!